Last Epoch is honestly quite a good replacement for Path of Exile. It's got pretty much everything you could want, except the really zoom zoom playstyle, which we all know and love in PoE, but that doesn't mean it's less fun. I'd argue it's just as much fun, but in a different way. The gameplay is really smooth and nice, even on a lower end PC, and it doesn't get like super crazy like it can get in Path of Exile with, Delirious orbs and all those. It's also visually really nice. You don't have to compromise a lot of the visual clarity and quality for just straight up performance, like I have to do in Path of Exile, for example, because in Path of Exile all my settings are on low, while in Last Epoch it is a visually slightly more demanding game on average, but I can put it on somewhat medium quality and have it run really well in any circumstance. So the game's performance is really nice, at least so far, but I've played quite a lot and I haven't noticed any hiccups in a way. Now remember, this game isn't perfect, by the way. It's still in beta. It's still got a few bugs here and there, but which game doesn't? Besides the really good gameplay, this game also has another advantage: the crafting. Crafting is deterministic, but you have to upgrade the mods that you get to be nicer and better and all that. And there's a limit to how much you can do it. It's not a straight set limit, it depends from item to item, and it also depends on your luck, so it is a bit RNG, but I'd much rather that and be able to pick items off the ground and actually care about those and not just be bombarded with 10,000 rares which you're never going to see have anything good than in PoE, which is exactly that: 10,000 items on the ground, all trash. It's really nice having this kind of progression system outside of leveling your character and all that, and leveling your skills, which are kind of more passive. There's also a built-in loot filter, which is easy to use and understand and does plenty of the things that you want. Sure, it's not a type of filter where you can customize every single nook and cranny like you can do in Path of Exile, where it just takes you like 2 hours extra to set up everything, but it's still really good and offers pretty much just what you want. You can also play with class selection and affix selection on the loot filter to see just exactly what you want, or not quite exactly, but have like 95% more chance to see exactly what you're looking for. The boss fights also seem a bit more meaningful because of the mechanics, but I do sometimes feel like they are just either DPS checks or defense checks. For example, I've been stuck on one of the bosses for a little bit of time and I had to really upgrade my gear, which, hey, I did have like 4 pieces of gear which were pretty bad, to be honest, so there's that, but I did kind of feel that all throughout the game. It's also really nice how you can kind of customize your skills more or in a different way than you would see, for example, in PoE. Also, content keeps getting added, and depending on when you watch this video, multiplayer is probably out, so you can also play with your friends. The game also isn't super hard to understand, and you don't necessarily have to follow a build guide or whatever, you can just create your own. At least that's what I did, and it's been pretty well so far. But it's also quite a simple one. It's a lightning spell sorcerer, which you're probably going to see on the gameplay that I'll show that I recorded quite some while ago. So yeah, if you're just looking to kind of scratch that itch of a ARPG and really don't want to play Path of Exile due to the current state of the game, then I really suggest you try Last Epoch. Chances are you'll probably enjoy it. And if you do, let me know in the comments. Also, like, subscribe, all that. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.